to do a one brand, full face, drugstore, first impressions makeup video. Went to CVS, got tons of goodies, and we're doing the Wet n Wild full face, one brand, drugstore or whatever makeup video. So some of the products I have tried, like I've tried their highlighters, but I haven't tried anything else. So with that being said, fingers crossed that hopefully it's not all bullshit. So let's get into this. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the primer that Wet n Wild has. And this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. And, ooh, magic potion. Refines pores, fills fine lines. We'll see. Brightens complexion and evens skin tone. It's a little bit tacky, which is good. It ain't filling in none of my fine lines. Shit. 3 different shades here. So I'll figure out which one is going to work for me. But I got the soft ivory, the buff bisque, and nude ivory. I've heard some really good things about this foundation actually, but there is like literally slim to no color like options. So if we don't get the right shade, we may have to mix or just deal with it. Okay, so I figured out what shade I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be in the buff bisque. So we'll go ahead and put that on and then blend it out and see how well. It has a really strong scent. And it's like a little spatula thing. Like I feel like a little kid using it. Oh, ignore that pug. Yeah, that's the pug. He sounds like a little pig. He's listening. He's like, don't talk about me like that. Okay, so the coverage was not that bad. We'll see how it looks like later on. Concealer. We're going to go in with the Photo Focus Concealer. Nothing fancy about that name. Okay, and I picked the lightest shade they had, which was shade light. Doesn't seem too bad actually. The coverage is not the best. I mean, it's not like it's Tarte Shape Tape or anything, but I need something to set the under eye, so I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Make a Glow Contour Palette, and I'm going to set that under eye. So I was going in like this and I wasn't really paying attention. I accidentally got some of the like darker color on there. And look. I look like a damn ghost. And it's like creasing a lot under here. And Photo Focus pressed powder. I'm actually like right now starting to regret doing this. This little Wet n Wild kabuki brush. This brush is like picking up no product. Either that or this product's bullshit. That's some bullshit. Called Ultimate Brow Kit. can barely hold this brush. How are you supposed to do your brows with this little tiny ass brush? That's not gonna work. Oh, that's dark. It's like a powder. What the fuck is this? What is... This must be like the wax to keep your brows in place. Here we go. I think I'm gonna go in with the lighter one and see how that works out first. Got the first brow like halfway there. I mean, I'm not like hating it, but it's not the best. So go ahead and finish this up. I think I've got the brows done as good as it's gonna get with that bullshit ass product. So moving on, let's get into contour. I have the Wet n Wild contour palette again. This little Wet n Wild contouring brush. Okay, it's adding a little bit of color. Not bad, not bad. It's got a lot of fallout. Okay, so it's not that bad. So I'm not thoroughly impressed with it, and I feel like when I look in the mirror, like you can tell I'm wearing cheap makeup. And I don't like it. I don't like it. All natural Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. I'm like so scared. Let's swatch one of these to see. Try this color. Oh, it's not that bad. Okay, let's get into this. I don't want to go like too crazy because I'm scared. I'm super scared. We'll just play. So the blendability is actually not too bad. I mean, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. Okay, so not too bad once you blend it out. Okay, there's only like 2 matte shades in this whole thing. Okay, I'm gonna go in with, okay, so I went in with that one, and then that one, and then that one, and then that one. I wish these had names. Whatever. It's as good as it's gonna get. Moving on. Eyeliner. And I'm scared. Brandy wine. And I got just a regular black one, but I actually thought this was like a pretty color. Here's what the color looks like. It wasn't going on like straight out of the thing. It kind of hurt. I look like a goddamn clown. Okay. I hate it. I hate it. So bad. I hate this makeup. This is not as fun as I thought it would be. Mascara. Let's just do this. Let's just get all kinds of looking ridiculous. Oh my god! Seriously, do you think someone's gonna come in the store and like open this package and steal it right there in the store? Oh my god. Cute though. Oh, that's kind of weird. Brush. Okay, so the mascara isn't too awful. I honestly expected worse. This mascara one reminds me of Chewie's tail when he runs, because like the end still stays like a little curled up ball and then it goes flat. It's a Chewy tail mascara one. So the mascara feels like really wet. Like I feel like it's never going to dry, ever. We've got the bronzer, the Color Icon bronzer in Ticket to Brazil? Brazil? You want to go to Brazil? Brazil! I feel like it doesn't have very much coloration to it. Let me swatch it. I mean, it's pretty light. Now for blush. Let's see. I have these two. We've got apricot in the middle and rose champagne. I want to do the apricot. Here's what it looks like. Let's go ahead and swatch this baby. I can barely see it. Okay, let's go ahead and apply it and see what happens. A little Tarte unicorn brush. Maybe if I go in with this one, we can get a little more color out of it. Nope. Nope. Is there color? Nope. Okay, on to highlight. Now I know I like their highlighters, so we're not going to have a problem there. Let's do Crown of My Canopy. Go in with a Morphe Y14 highlighting brush. Okay, so now that we're done with the face pretty much, let's go in with some lips, catsuit, Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick in Coral Corruption. I thought the color was pretty. Why you got some little hoochie mama chick? It's like sheer. The smell's like kind of weird. I like the color, but you had to put a lot on there to get coverage. So now that we're done with that, let's go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray. I mean, it smells kind of weird, and it's really thick. It's not a very fine mist. All I like is the foundation. I think it would look better if I used like a different powder with it, so I'm going to try that sometime. The lip's not that bad. I like it. The highlight, I know I like their highlighters. Well, most of them. Our final look. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Wet n Wild. I'm kind of thinking most of their stuff's bullshit.